Hot Takes.
The podcast.
It's currently 7:49 Eastern Time on April 2nd, 2023.
Yes.
I'd just like to say to one of our biggest fans out there, happy birthday, Aiden Zeranov.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Aiden.
birthday, Aiden Zeranov.
Happy birthday, Aiden.
He says he wants to be on the podcast.
Dr.
Yes.
Hollywood.
Watches
Absolutely.
every single episode, Dr. Hollywood. But
I need to meet him.
this is why I'm...
Wait, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Here you go.
Give me your phone. Open it. Open it. Open it.
Okay.
He's going to call him.
No, I'm not gonna call him.
You
But
should.
we might
calling on
give him a
Hot
live
Takes.
call, but I don't want to stop you from
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
what you
yeah.
want to say. So continue.
So my birthday's in the summer, right? And I'm planning something insane because it's my 22nd birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a guy who knows LA pretty well and like knows all these spots in California because he's Dr. Hollywood.
Yeah, of
like
course.
he has to.
Uh-huh.
So I'm telling him, I'm like, look, like I want to get some family and friends, plan something crazy, have a good weekend, like a weekend getaway.
Mm-hmm.
You can give him a call, bro, whenever you're ready.
We'll do this now before I tell this story.
All right, we're gonna give him a
We're
call.
going to call Aiden. What's his last
Zeranov.
name?
Zeranov.
Zeranov?
Zeranov.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It's ringing right now. Hopefully
Can
he
we
answers.
hear him?
We should be able to.
Oh, there we go.
This
Oh my
is
God,
sick.
dude. This is
sick.
dope. I feel like Colin Cowherd, bro.
What's up?
Don't say anything stupid.
Yeah, don't say
Yeah,
anything
you're on the
stupid. You're
podcast.
currently on the podcast. Say hi to the people.
Okay, bet.
Say hi to the people.
Say hi to everyone.
Yeah, how you doing? What's good, world?
Bro, happy birthday.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Bro, that's all you have to say?
Any
Fuck this guy, bro. This guy's mad disrespectful. Yeah.
motivational words from you right
Yeah,
now.
quote of the day.
You talking to me?
Yes,
quote of the
you.
day.
Don't do drugs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aiden. Have a great day.
Bye, Aiden.
Bye, Aiden.
So, Aiden has had a history, and I've explained it, a couple of these things on this podcast about hyping shit up
Mhm.
or telling me shit that sucks.
It's terrible. Yeah.
And so the other day, I'm like, oh, Aiden, like, where do you think, like, I should go? Or where should we go? Or whatever. This man said, because, you know, I'm turning 22. I want to go clubbing, bar hopping, all
Uh-huh.
that stuff.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
day.
Huge day.
You have a lot of options in California if you think about it. You have LA itself. You have San Diego, Palm Springs.
Everywhere in California you could go.
You know what this man said?
Wait. Let me guess.
Santa Monica Pier.
No.
No.
He wouldn't say that. He said,
You're not going to get it.
Hollywood Boulevard.
no. Nothing like that. It's going to be something fucking dumb.
Yes.
Universal Studios.
He said Santa Cruz.
Joshua Tree.
Oh my God.
Isn't that the
That's
state
like,
park?
Yeah, that's the national
It's
park.
a state park. There's nothing there.
You
It's
just walk.
woods.
You just walk
Yes.
and you
Can
see a
camp?
tree.
Can you go
You
camping?
Yeah.
go camping.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
But
but
not for your 22nd
I-
birthday.
Okay.
And
Hot take. I fucking despise camping. I think it's the dumbest thing ever.
Why?
Why would I sleep in a fucking tent when I can sleep in my house in a bed?
There is something special.
I don't care about connecting with nature. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to lie. I'd rather just sleep in my bed comfortably. And you get bit by bugs and it's warm as fuck and you can't sleep well. It's just annoying. I hate it.
I've been
Makes sense.
camping. I've been glamping, which
I
is
don't know
like
what that is.
fancy camping where you have like a nice log cabin.
Like an RV
Yeah.
camping. Okay.
But then I've also been like camping in like the mountains of Arizona in the middle of nowhere. You can like fucking shoot guns and shit.
Yeah.
dope. Anyways, yeah, so that's a little story I had to tell from this man. Happy birthday, Aiden. And hopefully we get you on this podcast one day. But anyways, to continue, I was watching La La Land the other day with
What a fucking movie, man.
What a
Great
movie.
We're all three of us big musical movies, theater, whatever. Like we're geeks. And
I'm not a theater geek, but
I wouldn't define us as geeks considering our performance on the musical theater trivia on the cruise that we went on.
That was bad.
That was shocking.
musical theater trivia.
I couldn't even tell you that it was Cats, and that's bad.
What's
Like,
Cats?
See, you're not a geek.
it was bad.
Is that the movie
All
that
right,
came
but
out? It's like that was shitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're fans. We're fans of
La La Land is a
musicals.
great movie. Yeah.
And we were watching La La Land, right? And I was watching with two of our friends, and one of our friends had mentioned, like, just imagine breaking out into, like, singing and dancing. Like, just us right now. And
That'd be dope.
so I was thinking, because this has never been created, Soccer the musical.
No, there is a soccer musical.
Really?
Not like Soccer the musical, but there's one where it's a girls soccer team and it's like a musical.
What is it? Like what's
I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the details right now, but
But I
please
was
continue.
saying
You're an idiot.
the World Cup, this past World Cup, from the Saudi Arabia match that Argentina lost to the final, a musical just off those 7 games.
So they're playing and then they break into
They bring
dance
it-
and
just
song?
imagine like Messi before the World Cup final, just starting to sing because he has a big chance on the biggest stage in the world. That'd be fucking insane. But who would play Messi?
Messi.
The Beautiful Game is a musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Ben
Yikes.
Elton about a group of teenagers growing up in the Troubles in Belfast, Northern Ireland in 1969.
Yikes. That's tough.
And it's been performed on the West End, Liverpool, Canadian Score, off West End, and Melbourne, Australia.
I need to see it. But one day, if I ever somehow get into that, I'm going to create.
Soccer the musical.
But it would be a different title because it would be based off the Argentina 7 games.
It would be
So
called.
Chinga su madre the musical.
Que miras Bobo.
The musical.
Exactly.
That's
There
a
you
great
go.
name.
Que miras Bobo the musical.
Wait, what's the theme song like? Que miras bobo, que miras bobo, que miras bobo, que mira bobo, que mira bobo. I don't know.
It'd be weird.
That was really good.
Messi.
It's like what's the one?
I'd listen. I'd watch.
Oh, I got fucking Bella Ciao stuck in my head.
Yes, you
the
do.
good song.
Da-da-da.
The best song would be like they're in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I imagined it already.
Okay.
They're in the locker room.
Yeah.
You know, getting
Immerse me
themselves.
in
Yeah,
your
give me a
world.
pitch. Like
Bring
you're
me
fucking,
in.
you're pitching this to a fucking
Okay.
Broadway director.
Bring me in
right
right now.
Lionel Scaloni is in front of the team. They're having their talk or whatever they do, their
Uh-huh.
routine.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna need 100 words or less, bro.
They're
No,
all
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
this is
Bring me in.
This is a real fucking pitch.
They're all sitting there.
Uh huh.
Okay, at their lockers, ready to go, boots strapped on, everything. The lights turn off. Spotlight goes to Messi, and he starts singing about how he has another chance at his long life dream.
And is it what kind of dance are we talking?
It's
like
just he's like sitting
contemporary?
down. He's like sitting down, and he's like,
Flamenco?
"I got a chance."
Is it tap? Dude,
And
there has to be a
he
tap
start-
number.
and then like
With the
like,
thigh close?
like
No,
every-
but not that. There's going to be
everyone else-
tap. But
Everyone
not
else
that.
is frozen, like in the back, and it's just him singing.
Dude, I'm gonna get in on this with you because I just got an idea. Halftime, they're getting fucked. Well, what's a game that they were losing at halftime in the World Cup?
None. Except Saudi Arabia, I think.
They're
This
losing.
thing, after the Saudi Arabia game would be a good one.
Okay, so
No. After after France comes back in overtime.
yeah, so they go back.
Before pens.
No, because
they don't go to the locker room.
Yeah, so I imagine, right? We'll figure it out. Creative process.
Yeah.
They'll be in the locker room, and Scaloni's all mad at them, and Messi starts to like fucking bitch, get me da bobo, getting
Maybe
mad,
after the Saudi Arabia
right?
game in the locker
And
room.
then DePaul. It has to be DePaul.
It has to be.
DePaul starts, and he just like locker room goes quiet. He just goes. That was his tap. So he's just tapping.
Oh,
but
I
it
thought
works
you meant,
because of the
like-
boots. No, he's not doing like the gods must be crazy
okay.
talk. No, he's doing like the fucking. He's
Oh,
doing
it
tap
taps
dances.
because it cleats.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it needed to be in the locker room.
Uh-huh.
So the whole team breaks out into a like inspirational tap number that inspires the team to beat Mexico, even though Messi loses a pen. And fuck you because we would have made it through. If Messi wasn't so goddamn bad.
I think it's great. I think it, bro. Think
I think it
about
works. I
This
think
is
it
a
rules.
great idea.
I think it works.
If it get the right cast, get the right director, everyone would love it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm
Got to do it one day.
You're going to do it. Someone's going to listen to this and steal it, you idiot.
no, it's copyrighted or trademarked or intellectual
Hot
copyright.
takes. Intellectual copyright.
Yeah.
Give me
There
das
you go.
Bobo the musical.
I don't think intellectual copyright holds up in court.
Give
but
me das Bobo. Well, that would be like a rap. Like Messi's in the interview, and then he's
There's no rap
spitting
happening
bars.
in the musical.
Oh, we need a Bad Bunny number 2.
Yes, that needs to happen.
That'd be insane.
That would be dope.
I think that's a good idea.
Bro, I'm going to piggyback off of like the whole athlete thing. Because I saw a picture, and I don't think Messi actually wore one, but I know David Beckham did. Do you guys remember like the fucking like power bands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you wore that shit. You thought you were a superhero?
I thought I was Superman.
Did you ever?
I never wore it, but I know what you're talking about.
Did you have like the power balance one? With
What,
like
was
the
that
little
was it-
like the little silver thing? Like
yeah,
that sits
that's
on
what I
your
mean.
wrist
That's what I mean.
and it improves your
Yeah,
balance.
those.
That was the biggest fucking scam ever.
Dude, we got finessed so hard, and I begged for one, bro, because it was such drip. Like
It was good drip.
we actually like got as children. I'm sure everyone did across generations. Like we got scammed for like so many fucking things. Like fucking like elite socks. Like
Fidget spinners.
Elite socks were drip.
but they were drip for like until what? You were like 13?
Nah,
Who
I
cares?
would
They were
never- I
drip.
would never wear elite socks.
See,
Look at my socks right now, bro. Roses.
those are drip.
Yeah, I know.
Those are drip. What are like some like stupid childhood phases that
Kendama.
Fidget
you guys went
spinners.
through?
Fidget spinners.
Kendama.
What the fuck is a kendama?
Dude, what?
oh,
the
is that
ball with the stick and you flick it
See,
up?
No,
Nah,
that's
nah,
not.
nah,
That's
you
not
know,
a phase.
We
That's
never.
not stupid.
We never
That
bought
was a
this.
phase?
I don't think you guys ever bought this. That one ball that would float. You know
Oh,
the
the
commercial. I'm talking
fushigi.
about? Yeah.
Oh
That
my
shit's a scam.
God.
That shit had to be a scam.
That shit was dope.
Levitate.
Okay.
Dude, my friend had a fushigi, and I was so
Did it
jealous.
work?
No, I mean he bought it and couldn't do it.
Oh.
Beyblades.
Not a scam.
Not a
Is
scam. Silly
immaculate.
bands.
Silly
Silly-
bands were dope.
Dude, they got banned from my fucking school.
I probably almost lost my hand from the
Bro,
amount of
you-
circulation I
yes,
lost from
it's
silly
so
bands.
bad.
I used to wear like fucking 40
have
of
the
them.
whole- the
Dude, I
sleeve?
had like up to like here on my wrist. Like that much was just silly bands.
Those
I heart boobies bracelets were insane too.
were crazy
dope.
too.
Those were
How
dope.
I
old
never
was
had
that?
an I Heart Boobies bracelet.
That was like like 5th grade.
Yeah,
I think
we
that
were-
had to have
we
been
were
like 5th
kids.
grade.
I had like 4 and all different.
I went to a
colorfuls.
private religious school, so if I had that shit on my wrist, they'd be like,
We
fuck out.
did too, and then I think they like bitched at some kid about it, and he like said it was for breast cancer because his mom had breast cancer.
They,
that's actually a crazy
they-
excuse on the spot.
They took out Beyblades from our elementary school because kids started fighting over.
Really?
Yeah,
We
it
got-
was so funny.
We got the girls in our class got make believe taken away. They couldn't play make believe anymore because they had such crazy beef. They were like fighting over playing make believe.
Dude, when I was in elementary school, I used to like trap office supplies.
That's smart.
So I remember 4th grade, Miss Carruthers' class. She was such a fun teacher to have too. Me and my homie John, not John the Leviathan. His name was actually John. This
Okay.
kid was like a fucking origami master, and somehow
That's dope.
him and I were both able to like create this fucking like economic like
Like
warfare.
a whole ass system.
Yes, dude. Like we had a whole fucking economy of office supplies where we
Like
would
Post-its
trap.
and shit.
Yeah, dude. We would trap origami like
That's
or like rubber
dope.
bands, and then we would make like rubber band balls and trap those. Dude, it was a whole thing. And dude, we would be like shooting like
Did you have-
we'd make like the pen guns.
Uh huh.
You could like take apart like a ballpoint pen with the spring and turn it into like a little
Yeah.
gun and shit, and like shoot it at the
Seen
teacher.
those.
Did you have like the desk that like opened up?
No, ours had like the slot.
Oh no, ours
like
like,
the-
opened up
Oh,
and then you had
that's
all
sick.
your shit in
That
there.
is dope.
That was dope. Dude, trading shit in like 3rd grade was lit as fuck. Can we
Lunch.
talk about
Bro,
that?
like
Pretty
Pokemon
much.
cards
Pokemon cards, bro. Even like office supplies, bro. Like if someone had like a scented pencil,
or the eraser. Did you guys have the chocolate eraser
yes,
calculator
bro.
from the fucking like stupid fucking magazine fundraiser
Yeah,
thing?
from
Did
the
you guys have
Scholastic,
that?
I
the
didn't.
Scholastic book magazine,
Yeah,
and we
bro.
have a book fair every year.
The chocolate bar calculator.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a fucking like flex if you had that.
I used to steal from the book fair.
I think everyone did.
I never did. I wanted
Wow.
to so bad, but I just knew.
Candy.
I just
I'll
knew
just do
that if
candy
I
all the
did,
time.
I would get caught, and my mom would whoop my ass.
Diary of the
I never
Wimpy
got
Kid.
caught. I'm him. I never
Iconic
got caught.
books.
Those are
Iconic
good books.
Nah, Diary of the Wimpy Kid was different.
Yeah, Diary of a Wimpy
I
Kid was
read
dope.
every single book. I could tell you. Unless they're new ones. I don't think so though.
They might.
Speaking of books, if you remember, the people listening, in like the 7th episode or 6th or 5th or something like that, we had a guy who coughed in my face after I read him my story,
Yeah,
right?
I do remember.
Yeah. So I'm still in the class with this kid.
Mhm.
It's fiction workshop still. And the end of our final is to write a short story. So we're drafting right now. Everyone
Mhm.
has to draft like a 10, 15-page short story, whatever. This kid, for his short story, wrote a story about aerosaurs.
What the fuck are aerosaurs?
Now, an aerosaur is a dinosaur that also has some sort of mechanical thing like to do with it. So like
It's like a plain dinosaur.
a plain dinosaur. he wrote his story about a fighter jet dinosaur with a human that drives it and going to war.
Sounds dope.
But there's also car aerosaurs,
What the fuck?
like a triceratops that's literally like a Honda Civic.
That's incredibly autistic.
and then he said they bend their knees and then the wheels hit the ground and then they can drive. And
Did
there's
this guy just like
there's
fucking take a
T-Rex,
tab.
there's T-Rex trucks.
This guy take a tab and watch fucking
There's-
Cars one day.
There's just every dinosaur you can think of and every like vehicle you can think of. He's your guy.
That's
But okay, we read his story, right? You know those sketchbooks that have like 200 pages of just white paper?
Yeah.
He had a sketchbook. Every single page had a different aerosaur on it. And he like passed it around the class. He was like, you guys want to look at
You
these?
showed it?
He showed it.
Was it
How-
dope?
I mean, it was an
How
aerosaur.
detailed was it?
Dude, it was crazy. He's a good-ass artist. It was like crazy.
I'm trying to
And,
think
okay.
how do they do they fuel like with like fossil fuel, or do they like eat food?
I didn't get that far. I didn't ask him. If I asked him, I probably would have been talking to him for about 4 hours. I don't want to do that. But we reviewed his story and we were like, yeah, you need to fix this and this is good and this works well. And,
Mhm.
obviously you're not going to tell him the story about the aerosaurs is stupid.
Yeah,
but,
like the concept is
yeah,
kind of
but like if
suspect.
like certain plot points were off and shit like that, or like grammar mistakes, whatever. And we get to the end and he's like, he stands up in front of the class and he's like, everybody, I have 200 years of aerosaur lore in my head.
What the fuck?
So aerosaurs were born after the Second American Civil War
The second one that never happened.
in 2100 some shit. And the United States breaks off into the UNA. I don't know what the UNA is. And then another part of the United States breaks off into the USAFF or some shit. And so now the UNA and USAFF are enemies and they're going to war with aerosaurs.
that is sick.
Is this an SCP?
No.
Like
This is just this guy's imagine having an imagination like that.
that's
Crazy.
what I'm saying. This is incredibly autistic.
I think he probably like pops a tab and he's like,
That's what I was trying to get across. Like he either pops a tab or takes some sort of psychedelic
yeah.
and just draws. Like
Yeah.
whatever comes into his mind.
I don't even think I think he actually like thinks of shit and then he draws it. Like every aerosaur that he has drawn has had a purpose in the world that he has created for them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not
And
just
there's
he's drawing.
wild aerosaurs and they live in the North Pole and the South Pole and
What the-
Antarctica. It's
Is there
dope.
global warming? How does global warming affect?
I don't know, man.
Like, was there COVID?
Yeah.
I actually let's get him on.
There's no way I can get him on here.
If we get feedback that you guys are interested in getting Mr. Aerosaur on the podcast, I think we can make it happen. Just a forewarning, it's probably going to be about an hour and a half episode of him just
Way longer
Okay,
than
dude,
that.
2 parts.
Way longer than that.
It could be interesting, but it also could be a
It could-
snoozer.
Here's the thing. Either it's the best episode yet or it's like we just have to delete it because it's so boring. And I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to put myself...
Under certain conditions, I could see myself sitting and listening to that for an hour and a half.
Yeah, under certain conditions.
Yeah. But I can't believe that people are seriously that creative. Like,
yeah, it's
I was-
wild.
I would like to think of myself as a pretty creative guy, but that's just like a different form of creativity. Like
Yeah.
that you can, like, how the fuck can you think of 200 years of lore of something that doesn't even exist and probably will never exist, and you've only been on this earth for what, max 21 years?
It's crazy, man.
This-
People are wild. Like I could never do that.
Oh no, this guy's like doing 10 years of lore a year, like in his real life.
He's probably doing 10 years of lore a night in his real life, if we're going to be honest.
I
We-
love
But, like, that's
lore.
what he does.
He needs a
Good lore
series.
is.
But that's what he
amazing
does
now.
with his, like, I think that's what he does with his free time. Like he sits down and instead of like playing video games or
Yeah.
watching a movie,
Yeah.
he'll like think of aerosaur lore.
Well, because I guess we play sports, we go and work out and like watch sports and
Yeah, like,
watch movies.
other
This guy
people don't do
literally
that.
just lores. Like he just lores like
Yeah.
heavy.
That's dope.
I mean, I think we need to get him on. What do you think?
See what the people say.
I think we got to see what the people
Imagine
say.
we gave him a fucking power band. The damage he could do on this
Holy
earth.
shit.
So just a slight transition. You ever seen those like TikTok like slow motion kitchen cleaning influencers? Like they fucking like have to like put something back in like slow motion. Or they have
No,
to,
but
like,
I have seen the
close
people
their
that
drawer
like
in
do like the
slow.
organization shit
Mm-hmm.
where they'll like open a cabinet and then like one spice goes in like this specific
Yeah,
spot
I've seen
and it like
those.
it fits perfectly. It's really
Yeah, I think it
it's
might
really
be
satisfying.
it might be like a similar thing. I mean, these people will like post like a day in a life type thing.
No.
So they're getting up at like 3:30 in the morning. It's like
what the fuck?
I don't know how sustainable that type of life is, but they're getting up at
Mark
like 3.
Wahlberg does it.
But it's also Mark fucking Wahlberg.
That's true.
This guy's just some normal dude. But he like wakes up at 3:30, like folds his sheets and like irons his sheets, and there's no wrinkles.
Oh, I
And
have seen that guy. He's the American Psycho guy.
And he just puts it very slowly. Dude, like they do like an entire kitchen cleaning, house cleaning, and I swear they do it in slow motion.
It's the American Psycho dude who like irons his pillow every morning and like
that
fluffs
guy is
it.
crazy. It's a
It's
very
not that
similar
guy?
like I know that guy.
Oh, okay.
But it's like an umbrella that it
Okay.
falls with like the ASMR like day in the life people
I see.
with the like what's the fucking 70 hard, 60 hard, 90 hard? What's the fucking like one fitness challenge?
75 hard.
75 hard.
Yeah.
That fucking group of people. And then you have like the makeup influencers, and then you have like those people. Like the like severely like OCD ironing the bed sheets. That'd be a fun thing to like get into their minds.
Yeah, like just see what they think.
But the fucking kitchen organizers are very satisfying. Like,
Dude, the
have you
people
seen the
that
ones where they
organize their
like
fridge.
where they
that
like
shit is hot.
restock shit?
Yes.
They have like the giant thing of Tide Pods. And
yes,
they,
and like the
refill it.
detergent
It
and the
is-
scent
it is really
boosters.
satisfying.
Those are
Those are dope.
fire.
I just can't. Like, if you think about it, right? Like, you would buy your jug of Tide or your Tide Pods or like all these spices and shit,
Yeah.
but then they like have like surplus, so they're using all their cabinet space for the actual
Extra
like fancy.
shit.
Well, they're using it for the fancy bottles
Uh-huh.
and cans and containers. That's where the shit that you would buy is. So where the
Yeah.
fuck are they putting all the surplus?
Other cabinets.
Well, I mean, these
There's
people
definitely-
either got to be fucking loaded
There's
or they're
definitely like just a surplus cabinet where it's just a bunch of shit just thrown in there.
that's like the one unorganized cabinet in the entire house.
Exactly.
I've hated TikTok recently,
I can't get off sad talk, man.
bro. I literally have all the. I'm like singing.
You guys
the
are
sad
still
audios.
stuck on sad
I
talk?
can't get off of it.
I have 3 different For You pages on a daily basis. It's sad talk, messy talk, South Park.
I get South Park a little fuck ton.
And
I get
SpongeBob
sad talk,
still.
and then I get guitar solos. That shit is
That's
fucking
pretty dope.
awesome.
That's
I
pretty
get that
dope.
shit all the time because I talked about wanting to play guitar again, and then a guitar thing popped up, and then I
course.
watched it like 4
Of
times,
course.
and then now I just get guitar.
I got
shit.
WrestleMania stuff today, which was cool.
Yeah, I got some Rey Mysterio stuff.
But
And then
bro,
I get some
literally
comedy stuff.
all
sometimes.
the sad audios for those TikToks, like they're stuck in my head. I think you guys have heard me singing them multiple times on a consistent basis now throughout the day.
I don't know. I got one the other day, and it was like a dude from Hawaii who went on American Idol. Dude, that shit had me in tears. He was he was singing so good. Like
Really?
it actually made me cry.
Like, how many people have actually been successful from American Idol besides
Kelly
like
Clarkson.
I know there's like 2 other big names that we're definitely missing, but or even The Voice. Like, name one fucking person who won The Voice who's famous. That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't
what's the
know.
point?
I gotta look it up now.
Like, The Voice, I seriously don't think there's one like notable person that has been famous.
Artists from The Voice. Daniel Bradbury,
Who?
Jermaine Paul, Sawyer Fredericks,
Who?
Allison Porter,
Who?
Chloe Kakansky.
Who?
I don't know who any of these people are. American Idol famous artists.
I know there's definitely 3 because there's Kelly Clarkson, the other girl, blonde girl, or no,
Carrie Underwood,
not her.
Jordan Sparks,
Jordan Sparks.
Adam Lambert, Philip Phillips won American
Really?
Idol.
When was the last time he did anything?
I don't know, but he sang a goated ass song. Gonna make this place your home.
All right. Another thing to inform the viewers of, given that today is April the 2nd, April what? It would be the 5th. Mario movie. We're going. We're going
We
to
will
the Mario
give you
movie.
a review.
We will give you a brutally honest review, but we've been looking forward to seeing the fucking Mario movie.
It has been months.
It's been over a year since
Yes.
like it was first announced.
Since we first saw it,
Yeah.
it has been over a
Woo!
year.
That might be the worst voice crack of all time. God
I
damn.
didn't even notice it.
This
but you should have
movie,
said that, 'cause
and
I would have
then
noticed it.
after Mario, Kung Fu Panda 4.
I was just about to say,
Those are the two. Those are the two big boys
when does Kung Fu Panda come out?
next year.
next year.
Around this time too, I think. You know,
Yeah, next spring.
1 year from now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
gonna enjoy Mario, and then I'm excited for Kung Fu Panda 4. I hope they don't fuck it up.
What
though.
other movies are coming out that we could be excited about?
Nothing good.
John Wick 4 was apparently like the greatest fucking movie of all time. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I don't really. I've seen the first 2 John Wicks, but I
You
didn't
don't
like
fuck with
keep
them?
up with it.
John Wick 3 was awesome.
No, but we're definitely at the moment gonna probably go get some dinner and go watch some Cat in the Hat. Oh, WWE, and then Cat in the
WrestleMania
Hat.
and then Cat in the Hat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's us, huh?
Later.
Later.
What takes the podcast? What takes the podcast?